This is Unity, Joy of Life. I'm Nancy Norman, and this is your weekly wisdom. There's a story about a hot dog vendor who sold wonderful hot dogs by the side of the road. His business was booming. People came from near and far to purchase his fabulous, fabulous hot dogs. His hot dog stand was very prosperous, and he was making a lot of money. He was so busy that he didn't have time to listen to the news on the television or read the newspaper or listen to the radio. He was so happy, he was so prosperous, and as I said, people came from near and far to buy his fabulous, fabulous hot dogs. They were delicious. There was not another place that sold hot dogs that tasted so good. Consequently, he was very, very busy, and as I said, he was doing so well that he never heard about the predicted recession. He was just so busy, he didn't have time for that. But there was prediction of a recession. And then one day, his very well-educated son came to him and said, "Dad, there's a recession coming, and people are not going to have the money to buy your hot dogs. I don't know what you're going to do." Well, the hot dog vendor could not believe his ears. But, of course, he believed what his son had told him. So he stopped advertising and he quit trying to sell his tasty, tasty hot dogs. He started ordering less. He even took down the sign at the roadside stand, and sure enough, people stopped coming to buy his delicious, wonderful hot dogs. And eventually, he went broke. And he thought to himself, how smart my son is, predicting this, and look what's happened. Well, that's a perfect story for us on how powerful the mind is. It is said, thoughts held in mind produce after their kind. Or we also can say, form follows thought. Our thoughts are so important. What we hold in mind, what we believe, what we accept, become a reality in our life. We can also say where thought goes, energy flows. Or what's on your mind today will be your experience tomorrow. What you believe, you will manifest in your life. If you start believing something, it will happen. The hot dog vendor had no problem with his sales and his success until his son told him what he was hearing on the news. Where thought goes, energy flows. Everything in life comes from the ideas that we hold in mind. The Bible says, ask, believing, and it will become manifest in your life. Or we can say, believe, and it will become manifest in your life. So, the message in this story is keep your thought positive and focused on what you want to manifest in your life. I invite you to be very aware of the thoughts that you're holding in mind and say no to negative, self-defeating thoughts and ideas about yourself or others or what you hear on television or the radio or read in the newspaper. When someone tells me or I hear on the radio or the television that there's a recession coming, what I say to myself and sometimes out loud, well, that may be true for you, but it's not true for me. I'm a beloved child of God, and He supplies my every need. I came into this world financed by God, and He supplies my every need. God is supplying my every need at this moment. So I invite you to think about what you are accepting in mind, and encourage you to feed your mind only with good ideas. Decide what it is, what you want in life. Be clear about that. And then visualize clearly in your mind the good that you desire. See yourself being that good, doing that good, and having that good. Accept it in your mind, and it will become manifest in your life. You know, you can retrain your mind. You can choose to focus only on what is true and what is beautiful and of good report. Expect miracles to happen in your life, and they will. Change your thought, and you will change your life. God bless you, and have a wonderful week.